Good evening, chaps.
No, wait, let's...
Hang on in the call.
Hey Siri, start a 13-minute timer.
Hey Siri, get your dick out.
Puff goes
Man,
the
sorry.
whistle.
That is a nice name. Name chat. Podcast over.
No, wait,
What a great run, lads. What a great run. That was a good, with that great one episode. We'll see you back next for Thailand. Cut to Thailand. Yeah, first go again. Okay, wait.
Alright boys, what we saying? Welcome back to another podcast with the fucking beefcakes. Me, Bruce,
Jake.
Martin.
and as you can see, it was Halloween yesterday, but there's only one of us dressed up. And the reason for that is, me and Jake are trying to stay off the alcohol because obviously we're doing the boxing thing. I've got a fight on December 1st, so sadly we can't go out and
Go
drop some
and
chat. Sadly.
Create some connections, yeah.
You can't get with like this guy.
Right, okay,
Cancelled.
Okay, that's it, we're going that far out also again. This guy's going out to get rid
I
of
mean,
No, you can't leave
okay,
that.
so in this podcast, what we're going to be talking about is maybe some good habits that we think we should have and habits that
Some
we've learned.
stories as well from the past week.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
we're going to do a recap of the last week.
So- For me, I went on a wee date with a lady. Okay?
I hope it was a lady.
So, oh, it was, yes. She was a very nice lady, but unfortunately she was quite late. Me, we were meant to meet at a specific time, and I was standing there for 40 minutes, just doing nothing.
I hope this story gets exciting.
I know it goes somewhere.
Come on.
Come on,
So-
Jake, find meaning in this story.
Right, so,
You went for a date and she was late.
yeah, basically she was late, and I was standing there. I thought she like stood me up, and then I just got a call from no caller ID. I'm like, oh shit, what is this? And it's just her on the phone. She's like, oh, I'm so sorry, I'm so late. I had to get an Uber, and then yeah, that's it.
Okay,
The most boring story.
okay, share this story. That's a rock, paper, scissors.
No, but on an actual good topic, since we started this podcast, there's a few things going, maybe not going about, but I want to talk about how to deal with hate. And not even just hate, but learning about not giving a fuck. Do you know that's a good topic?
I think that's good, and I think we should start off by saying, like, are we affected by hate? Like, would you say, like, when you hear hate or read hate, like, it gets to you?
Right, excellent question, man.
What do you think, DC? Are
So-
you a guy that hate gets to?
So I'd say, obviously, like we're really small right now, but we don't really get much hate. Like, there's a few random guys who sometimes comment about things I don't know exist.
Yeah, you know who you are.
No,
You know exactly who you are, mate.
I'm on about like actual random guys.
You
Like,
pudgy fuck, you know exactly who it is.
You midget shitbot.
There we go.
right, so
That's a positive, that's been that was a
right, so the whole thing to do with hate is right. And I'd say like a year ago or a couple of years ago, like I used to like care a lot about what people thought, and I think that it all goes back to if you're not confident in yourself, you look for validation in other people. For example, the comments would get to you if you think I need these people to like me to feel worthy, right? But if you're confident in yourself and you have a vision of what you want to do, it doesn't matter. For example, you get hate from someone. This is how you list it down to try and deal with it. Is this person doing what I want to do in life? Yes or no? Right, no. Is this person, what's another thing?
Well, I just think it's like if you look at the person and they're doing worse than you, they're always doing worse than you. It's like, so say someone says to you, oh, like I was at uni and I started boxing, and some guy was like, oh, he thinks he's a boxer now, and this guy is shitbox, lives in a council estate, doesn't do anything with his life, works in Five Guys. So
Okay, but you need to spend some value rather than just like...
no, that's what I'm saying. No,
He's going somewhere.
no, that's what I'm saying. Like, it's like always the people that are doing worse than you. It's like, why would you actually care about those guys' business? I don't actually care because I know like he's doing nothing. He's too scared to even be a boxer, and he's just ripping into me because he doesn't have
That's what, exactly.
anything valuable.
It comes from their own insecurities
Yeah.
that they want to project on you.
Facts.
So as in... So, for example, if I'm getting hate, I think, is this person where I want to be? No. is, do I even follow this person back? Do I talk to this person daily? Do I interact with these people? Are they in my friend group? No. Like, why the fuck would you care what they think? And for example, I care what Aaron and Jake think because they're my mates and I respect their opinion. But anyone out with your close circle shouldn't affect you at all because they're not on your team and they're just trying to drag you down. And would you want a fat, smelly blob or someone you don't care about, don't even interact with, pull you down and take you away from your vision that you actually want? Then that's how you deal with hate. You just need your close beefcakes to support you. What do you have to say on that, Martin? Would you care about hate? Because you can talk about like if you want even people out of Instagram seeing this and that. Like you can talk about like why.
Yeah. I think like for me, when you get hate, like it's hard to decipher like meaning in it. Do you know what I mean? If someone's just blatantly hating on you, it's hard for me anyways not to take that face value. If like someone like is just roasting you, I can like separate.
He's not getting a phone call.
That's just answering it. Say, mate, I'm in a podcast.
Train through and meet you at like 8ish.
Yeah.
Go intro it. Right, so Martin's got a phone call after organising his little prees for going out and getting loose on his Halloween night. But Jake just came up with another good topic.
Yeah. So I want to talk about like
we've actually got different views on it.
like dating, like. And like the idea of dating might be like, oh, bad. It's just like, it's just looking for one thing. Obviously, you know what it is. But I think like it's actually good because it's getting yourself outside your comfort zone. Like if you're like me and you're not like very like, well, I am sociable, but like it's like quite a big thing. I don't know, like going on a date with someone you never met before, trying to just like build a conversation. You know, get to the end point. Get to the end of the funnel, so you've got the funnel.
Elaborate, please.
So like obviously you're
metaphorical or physical.
You're on Tinder and it's the funnel, so you match with them.
Do you think Tinder's good or cringe?
I think it's good because you grow a lot, you learn a lot from it. Well, Bruce, you're not on fucking Tinder.
Well,
I'm banned from Tinder.
Also as well, two of our mates are with their long-term girlfriends.
Yeah, like how like it's so easy to meet.
So do you think you'll get a girlfriend off Tinder?
Cut this. I my life for 3 years. So yes.
Well, we better think of a filler to not say cut. Because I can't just ask you that question and say nothing.
Oh. Yes.
Okay, elaborate.
I don't. Wait, let me continue, mate. So I think like dating and that sort of thing is actually good. Like because you're like getting to know new people, practicing social skills. You know, getting outside your comfort zone, going to new places, learning about new things from other people. So yeah. I think you can learn a lot.
I think me personally, I've got quite a toxic view on it because I just think everyone on Tinder wants the one.
But Bruce, have you've never actually been on Tinder yet?
That's
exactly.
That's true. I think you've got a negative like vision about it. You think it's primarily there for one thing.
Oh yeah, it's not.
Yeah,
It's actually not.
I don't think so.
I don't think it is at
So
all.
you think you can eat a bird off?
Yes,
Well,
100%.
cases there's been examples of
Yeah, don't name names, but yeah.
Yeah, two of our close mates who were with their long-term girlfriend
Yeah.
there for years.
Yeah, and I was on like a date, like literally last night, and we were just like, she like asked me, oh, what are you looking for? And I was like, oh, a relationship, because I
But I went to Thailand in a year. That's the whole reason why I don't want to do it.
Yeah, but you can still have a relationship with a girl and spend time and build something. Like
What then? Just go to Thailand and sack it off?
No, because you can just still speak to them. But
then
not
that's
friends.
shit.
No, it's not, mate.
Because
What?
you get.
What, so
I think you'd catch feelings.
I potentially am happy with a woman and I'm in love. Well, not in love, but have developed feelings.
Yeah,
and have such a good time for 7 months, and then I leave it, or I have nothing, and then I go to Thailand.
And then, but it's my view. Because I think if I get a bird now, I'll get attached, and then she'll be like, oh, stay here, screw Thailand, and I'll sack off all my dreams. I'd rather delay.
I'm not.
No, listen, I'd rather delay all that, then go to Thailand, and then be open to dating.
No, because I think it's better to start practicing now.
Yeah, but practicing, I'm a lover boy.
Yeah, but you can still practice. You're like, what happens if like you've got no experience when you go to Thailand and you don't know how to talk to a fucking woman?
Because I don't think it's like knowing how to talk to them. I'll just speak to anyone like anyone.
No, but it's like, I don't know. It's so different talking to guys.
Is it not?
Yes, it is, man. It's like that's like
I'm a zero game.
That's like going to a fucking boxing match and saying, "Oh no, I'm waiting until I get there." So it's like waiting till it's the right time. And I don't see that at all.
I don't think right now is the right time for me personally.
Right, okay, well, fair enough.
Okay, say you meet a girl from Tinder, you speak to her for months,
Yeah.
you fall in love or whatever.
No, I'm not gonna fall in love. I'm
No,
gonna
how
build
does-
a relationship.
What
Or
does that
build
mean?
something. Just see people. It's like you're like it's like what? You're limiting yourself. I'm spending time with people so I can like I don't know. It's like fun. You like have new experiences. You know, build relationship with someone, get to know someone, and then you'll I'm still gonna go to Thailand. But then she's like they say like, oh, I really like traveling as well. Then she might come out later on.
Yeah, fair, but I would just rather do it without.
But once if you go, Bruce, you could actually, if you look at it on the flip side, you could go abroad and then you meet someone else traveling and they're not wanting to commit because they're traveling. So it's probably less likely you'll meet them.
Exactly, but I'd rather do that because then I would just find someone else.
Right, okay.
What does that mean, right? Okay.
Well, okay, that's your
Come
own,
with
that's your own
your
opinion.
argument.
That's your own opinion.
Yeah, I know, exactly.
But I don't believe that. I think you need to practice dating, especially in this day and age, like right now. Like this is the perfect time, mate. Because you're still young, you can have fun.
Exactly, but I'll still be young and I'll
But like, once if you meet your ideal woman, you don't know how the fuck to talk to her.
I don't know, because I think if they are my ideal one, I will really talk to them.
It's like outside your comfort zone,
No,
man.
but you know that? If they are the ideal one, I will really talk to them.
Okay.
What is okay?
I don't get that.
I'm not.
You're,
If they're the ideal one, they were
You know,
match,
Bruce,
I'll be able to
Bruce.
speak to them.
you need to practice, man. Your social skills with women. Definitely.
Yeah. Right, put in
Definitely.
the comments. Okay, so here's a scenario. Actually, put this in the comment. Jake's scenario is he thinks I should practice dating. If I'm gonna go to Thailand, just so I'm good at it. But
No, but it's like dating is fun as well. Like getting with girls as well. I like it. It's better than fucking sitting in your room by yourself.
no, but that's the thing as well, right? That you can call me I don't want to say the word, but obviously I've had one night stands before. You can say this if you think it is, but every single time after, I actually feel
I don't.
awful.
I don't.
I actually think like I barely even know.
Maybe it's because you're getting with not attractive women.
With ratos.
Yeah.
Oh.
With girls that say you look exactly.
Right.
Sorry.
Don't actually
With
say
girls
that. Don't
say-
say that. Don't actually say that.
With girls say.
Bleeped out.
Here.
Bleeped out.
Or in Martin's case.
That's bleeped out. You're losing it.
Okay. But yeah, I think dating is amazing because, you know, practicing
How
social
many girls
skills,
you met off Tinder?
like 3. And they've all been good experiences. Straight
yeah,
up
there's a lot.
good. Straight up good. Because they're not being just one night things. Like I've actually spent time with them. But yeah, let's get on some actual value. What you can do today. 3 actionable steps to take today. Get a book, read 10 to 20 pages.
No. That's a better idea.
How? That's good, man.
No, wait. No, but you need to discuss the starting point. For example, go back to when you felt like you were a loser, you were a waste.
Right, so-
First action steps
I-
you took.
Wow, I remember 3 years ago, right? I had an idea, I want to be a millionaire, right? Okay. Sounds a bit broad in general, but like generally, I was like, oh, I just want to become rich. I wanted financial freedom. So then I was like, just type up habits of what to do.
No, but how did you feel in your brain at the time?
I was just like, I want to do more in my life. Like,
What were you doing?
I was just going to the gym, and like I wasn't doing much in my life, and I was like, how do I become a
And
millionaire?
what is not doing much? What's a day in the life of Jake?
I was going to the gym and eating food and laying in my bed all day.
Okay, right.
So then, yeah, I just kind of realized, oh, I don't want to waste my whole life. So then I started being way more productive. And I genuinely think reading, okay, yeah, it sounds a bit like, oh yeah, like basic, like, oh yeah, you need to read. But, yeah, Mark's always leave. I know Mark.
Yeah. Sorry guys, we're
Right.
going to bring this podcast up at a later date. Is any of this podcast eligible, do you think?
Yeah, I'm fucking talking.
Okay, class.
Say goodbye then.
Bye guys.
What are you talking about?
It is actually, I got it on Vinted.
I look shite. Oh,
Yeah,
you
it
got
looks very small. What size is it?
That's a nice YouTube out there actually.
Is that a medium?
It's small.
Is that a medium?
It's a large GCN.
No, it's not, man.
Yes, it is.
That's actually fake.
That's fake.
It's a 1995 retro. It's not your standard 4.
Oh, okay, no, it is real. I feel that. Right on.
Yeah.
Oh, it's not. It's fake.
It's retro. It's
Oh
not,
wait, no. This is a large. This is actually kind of smart, man. I might keep this.
oh,
Jake, we're fucking filming a
I
podcast,
actually like
mate.
this.
You know this is going in as well. Hey.
Unclear.
Hey.
Yeah, and then one of the main ones was reading. Like most millionaires read a book every week. Most CEOs, the average CEO reads a book a week. So I was like, right, okay, I'm gonna start reading books. And then I got Rich Dad Poor Dad, because I also wanted to I knew like my brother had that, and I was like, oh yeah, this looks like a good book. And that honestly was like the start. Because like I realised
Exact same for me.
I obviously knew what an asset and liability was, but I never really delved into it. And then it said the three things. It was like rich, middle class, poor person, and I had like the graphs of like, or like their cash flow statement of like how the money comes in and out, and like obviously like rich people have the assets, and that's all their money. They that's their income. And then liability, then poor people, they just have their job, and then that pays their income. And then middle class, they have job, and then they have like bills like a mortgage and car payment.
How did you implement that into your life?
Started learning about investing. So there was like, well, assets. I started learning about the form of assets, like business.
Sit in your face as well.
Oh, right, okay. So then I was like, right, okay, I need to get some assets, I need to buy some assets. So it was like business, start a business, invest in stocks, or get real estate and all that. So then start investing in like stocks, the S&P 500, because I just knew like Warren Buffett said that's like the number one thing to buy if you're just like a normal investor. So we're doing that for like 3 years. Yeah, but nah, I just think reading's really good because the stuff I've learned from it, I've implemented so much. Like I read this other book called The Slight Edge, which is
Yeah, okay, so you took control of your finances, bang, one. Now we give us a mindset thing you learned in the book.
what mindset. Well, I was about to say. So the Slight Edge is to do with the compound effect, which is about how every day you're either moving upwards or downwards in any aspect of life. So you're never stagnant. It's just you're constantly going up or down. So like the gym, like every day you go to the gym it makes a difference in your body, in what you do. If you go there for an hour, you do some exercise, that's putting a little, like a brick, like a house, and that's just building it. So that really helped my mindset because I realized that every day actually counts. So like I try to use each day. It's like, I don't know, like I'll have tasks to complete that is going to move me forward in life. Like before, if I never read that book, I would just go around life like, oh, today doesn't matter. That's what I realized, and I always think about the long term as well. That's like, oh my, that's what I've learned.
Yeah, no one's playing the long term game.
Yeah,
it's always this
like
quick do
so,
now.
Because today in this age, it's all about instant gratification. It's like dopamine hits, fucking video games, fucking shit food. But
Vapes.
yeah, if you delay gratification, you're, man, it's like honestly so good. Like, and so yeah, that's what I've learned from that book. It was like I learned from another book. It was like, be your future self now. So you like don't act like, well, yeah, act like the person, but like I always like do stuff now, like today, this month, that's gonna benefit me within a year. So like if I say, oh, I wanna help my future self like in a year, like I want him to have an extra 10k invested. Like that's like a big goal, but like I'll say, okay, I'll break it down and be like, oh, so each month I need to invest like £800, £900 a month, or something like that. And then like, I'm actually benefiting my future self. Whereas most people that aren't successful are ruining their future self, and they hate their their future self hates their past self. So yeah, that's why I've learned mindset. Yeah, really good for your brain as well. I've realized like since reading, like I've tried to read like a bit every day, and my memory's so much better.
I think with reading as well, it's like before I ever read, I've not even read that many books, right? But before I read any book, like you kind of waddle about life thinking you know everything, and as soon as you read one book, you realise you actually know fucking nothing, and then it makes you realise, oh my god, like there's so much information out there that you need to actually know and grasp, and like books, and you even like podcasts of like other successful people are like, it's literally cheat codes to life.
Hmm.
Do you actually think we're cheat codes?
And yeah, you need to constantly want to learn new things. Like I love just like reading something and I'm like, oh, like I actually didn't know that, and it changed your whole mindset. Like
yeah.
now I like it's what you don't know. The things that you don't know are like messing you up.
But even stuff that you don't, like how you say things you don't know, it's almost like do things you've never done as well.
Yeah.
Like how
true.
how we're doing boxing now, we've never done boxing before ever. It's like a new,
Oh, yeah.
it's like a new
Yeah.
challenge.
That's why I love like we're at the bottom, and I think it's so cool how like there's like another avenue of life we've not even like achieved yet. Like okay, yeah,
It's like a FIFA stat.
Yeah.
It's like
yeah.
leveling up another stat on your FIFA card.
Yeah.
When most people like don't even realise they have stats.
I know.
And they stay a bronze player that gets quicksold all the time, and they don't even bother trying to like upgrade them.
So,
And another thing that I learned my mindset a lot in books is I made a YouTube video about this, but on Awaken the Giant Within is like you literally can choose your beliefs, where most people like just believe something and they accept that's it. For example, the classic example that it says in the book is I believe I'm sexy, right? Or two people. Imagine Jake thinks he's ugly, and I think I'm sexy.
yeah.
So the top of the table, I'm sexy. Why do I think I'm sexy? I think I'm massively built. I'm tall. Well, I'm not, but just imagine. I've got a new haircut. I'm feeling sexy. I just think my brain, as soon as I pick that thing that I'm sexy, my brain targets all the table legs to stack up that belief. But for example, if Jake thinks he's ugly, his brain will look
It's like
reasons for why he's ugly. When he literally has the choice to believe he's sexy as well. He just needs to find the table legs to support that belief, and you can literally do that for anything you want. For example, say like why I don't really drink alcohol anymore. I could have the belief, oh yeah, I like drinking alcohol. It's fun. It's sociable. You get out of the house, you meet people. I can have all them beliefs that I'm probably going to drink. Or I can think, oh, I don't like drinking because I feel bad the next day, I spend a lot of money, I feel hungover, I feel like it lowers my frequency as a guy, I'm going backwards, and I can choose whatever I feel about anything. And that's actually a mental thing that I learned in a book where I used to just, it's almost like as you go through life, you would almost let other people speak to you and their beliefs impact you rather than becoming aware that if, for example, if Jake says, oh, your podcast is shit, and I'm not aware I can do my beliefs, I could be like, I could take that on and go, oh yeah, he's right, it is shit. But then now that you're aware, you can choose what to think. I'm like, no, what's he talking about is shit. We're fucking trying to put value into the world. We're putting ourselves out there, we're being confident, we're trying to help. Like for example, I'm trying to talk to my past self who felt like shit. It almost could be like another person watching this. Like, wait, that's mental, isn't it?
Yeah. And it's like, I don't know, it's like, well, why reading's so good as well is because you're learning from like people who are successful. So you're being mentored by them basically.
Mm-hmm.
Like they take the time and hours of their life to put all this knowledge in a book.
Mm-hmm.
So you just apply it and then you become like that.
Yeah, they've learned the lessons that you don't have to.
Yeah.
Like what's that quote? Something like how to live 100 lifetimes in one lifetime is read books of other people's life. And they've made the mistakes for you almost. So that's how it's a cheat code. Boys, we're going to end the podcast there. It's been a bit over the place. We have to rush back from the gym. That's why we're a bit sweaty. Aaron had to go back, miss the train, but we're still going to get one out every week. So this one may have been all over the place. Hopefully you got some value from that, and maybe it was a bit funny, there's a bit stupid moments in that. But yeah, remember to fucking like, subscribe.
Bosh.
Boof.